up, guys? Another halfway pretty day before it gets cold here in VA. So I want to share something I come across. Haven't worked on too many newer vehicles, so it's kind of the first time I've come across it. But anyways, I got a 2014, I'm in the car. It's a 2014 Dodge Challenger RT 5.7 Hemi 6-speed. And lady brung it to me. Had someone previously working on it, and they couldn't get the brakes right. They were real spongy. So of course, first thing I did was, and these cars, it's kind of hard to bleed the brakes with the wheel on. But anyway, so I took the wheels and tires off, or took the wheels off, made sure the brakes and everything were okay, and they were new rotors, new pads. So I went to bleed them, and I had nothing but fluid, no air, pretty good stream, and I couldn't understand. So did a little research and found out a lot of times on these newer cars, well, what had actually happened, the guy before had ran it out of brake fluid and kept trying to bleed it. So once I put brake fluid in there, bled it, still had air trapped in the ABS. And on most cars, you can't activate the ABS without skidding the tires or something like that. And it's kind of hard to bleed them while you're skidding the tires. So did some research and found out, and I needed a new scan tool, and I'm going to do a review on this later. But I went and bought this Innova, let's go with Innova, cool, 3170 RS. I got it on sale at AutoZone. It was like, I think $249, something like that. Anyways, because it'll do ABS bleed, it'll do a lot of things besides like DEF, regen type stuff like that, and I don't do any of that anyway. So I went and spent the money and got this, basically to do this car and also to have a good scan tool, because the one I had was cheap and wouldn't tell you half the things. But anyways, I wanted to do a video about this. For one, how to go through the process, because I couldn't find anything online. And two, to show you and let you see what it does when it does the ABS bleed. So on this model, I'm not sure if all the others are the same. You go to Service Reset, go down to ABS bleeding. Of course, you want your key on, and you want the diagnostic checker to be linked in. Go to Chassis Controls, ABS brake bleed. Of course, this procedure, after it's done, the brake system is bled manually. I've already done that. Ensure brake fluid reservoir is at the proper level prior to starting this process. I've already done that. So next, the brake pedal must be pressed throughout the entire bleed brake procedure. So I don't push real hard, I just put a little pressure on it, and you hit next. And you can get the ABS, a bunch of ABS lights flashing, and you can actually hear it. And that was the ABS bleed. And I've already done this. Next it says open right front bleeder valve, keep the brake pedal pressed and press. Next to continue. I've already done that, so I'm not going to do that again. I just wanted to show you what it's like to, it actually pumps the ABS and pumps the fluid through. So we're going to cancel that part. Anyways, I just wanted to show you all how that worked. I have really stiff brakes now. Before, the brakes worked good, but they didn't feel like they engaged properly until you were on the floor. You still had that little bit of air in the ABS that, and air doesn't compress, or does compress, unlike brake fluid. Brake fluid kind of pushes, air just kind of compresses into a smaller spot, so you have no power through that air pocket. So I wanted to put that out there. If y'all ever run into something like this on a newer vehicle, I'm not sure how old these ABS modules are like this. I know on my 2000 Tacoma, it actually doesn't have the option to do that. So I'm thinking they're still manual ABS, I guess. So just figured I'd help y'all out because I was stumped on this for a while, and I did some reading and found out and went and bought a good scanner. Now, I'm not sure how good this scanner is. I just had it yesterday. Just opened it yesterday, to be honest with you. But so far it seems pretty good. Seems kind of light. That's one thing bad about it. Seems like if you dropped it, it would crack pretty easy, but I'll probably do a review on this later after I get some knowledge with it. So I hope this helps y'all out. And before you do a job like this, I'll let you know, you have to have 2 people still to do this, because you have to open each bleeder as the system bleeds out. That's why I'm not going to do this right now, because I've already done it for 1, and 2, I don't have anyone extra right now to help. But I had to actually wait on someone to come help me to do it the first time. So hope this helps y'all out. Until next time.